Well, it's day 10 of quarantine, and I'm home here in my kitchen. My staff is also working from their homes scattered around the city here, and we're doing what the CDC recommends. We're staying indoors, and when outside, we're keeping social distance in order to try and flatten the curve of this coronavirus pandemic. This is our new normal. I know these are frightening times, and that is why I wanted to reach out to you any way that I could. Now, last time we dealt with a pandemic of this magnitude was 1918. Most of us weren't even close to being born, but now here we are, and this state of uncertainty mixed with isolation is causing panic for many as they stay home and try to stay sane. It's a high stress time, and it's so extremely important to not fail to take care of ourselves physically or mentally as well. Now, I've been bringing you shows from home for the last few days. I feel that it's important to check in with you and bring you as many tools as possible to get through this. Look, we all know that this is a contagious virus. We all know that we need to maintain separation from others so we don't spread this. We know that we need to keep our hands washed and not give it to each other through touch or getting it off of surfaces and getting it into our mucous membranes. But we also need to pay attention to how we're doing stress wise, mentally, emotionally, anxiety wise, depression wise, panic wise, all the things that go into our mental and emotional health. So, toward that end, I wanted to devote today to talking about just those things. And to help me in this conversation is Dr. Daniel Amon. Now, Dr. Amon is a psychiatrist and founder of Amon Clinics, and he is really very well informed about the things that we're talking about today. And he, like me, recognizes that so many of the things that we think about as psychological disorders, psychiatric disorders, really have a huge brain component to them as well, and that we need to pay attention to those aspects of our health and well being and not just focus on the psychological aspects of what we generally think about mental health to involve. So let's talk about that. So, Dr. Amon, thank you for being here today. I really want to hear from you on this.
Hi, Dr. Phil. Such a pleasure to see you again. And what I want to tell people is that mental hygiene is just as important as washing your hands. That literally we have to disinfect our thoughts. I call it kill the ants, the automatic negative thoughts that are attacking us from so many different perspectives. And it's a skill that you have to work on all the time. Like you have to eat well over time in order to be healthy. You just can't do it once. And mental hygiene is the same way.
Now, maintaining a good internal dialogue, I always tell people that we don't react to reality, we react to our perception of reality. We act to what filter we run things through as we perceive them. And that means that we have to pay attention to what we say to ourselves, correct?
Absolutely. And you don't have to believe every thought you have. Thoughts lie, they lie a lot, and it is often the thoughts we believe that drive anxiety, panic, and fear. And so I've been telling my patients and our audience, you can have panic through a pandemic, or literally you can have peace during a pandemic if you focus your mind on what's good rather than on what's scary.